Hi, my name's Mark King. I work for Snow and Rock. I'm the snowboard trainer for us. Today we're going to be going through how to pick a snowboard. We're going to start off first off with our Kids Ranger boards. With the Kids Ranger boards, it's a little bit more flexier, designed for children ranging between the ages of 7 to about 16, depending on their height and weight, of course. We have here is the DHQ, a new model for us here at Snow and Rock. Quite an aggressive sort of freestyle orientated board, a nice little runabout for one of the juniors when they get to a nice progressive high level. We also have here is a couple of our women's boards itself. So we have the Feather. This is a nice beginner's board, very nice and easy and flexible. Okay, makes it riding a lot easier for a beginner. Gives them the confidence to build up and progress themselves onto some of the larger boards, what we actually stock within the company. One of our brand new boards this year for us, the Ride OMG. Okay, a really popular board because it has this new technology being produced nowadays called hybrid camber. Okay, hybrid camber basically gives you a nice easy flex on your board, nice ease of turning, but also gives you a nice bit of grip when you're actually going along the piste. This also has a lot of pop. It's a freestyle orientated board, but you can go anywhere on the hill on it. Makes it nice and luxury board. Okay, one of the most popular boards we have in the women's range, especially for hard charging women who like to go fast, is the K2 Eco Pop. This board is what we class as flatline, so it's dead flat to the floor. It's not cambered, it's not reverse cambered. Gives a nice lot of control over the edge there, so your control as you're turning is brilliant. It's also an extremely lightweight board. Okay, this thing is really good for off piste and really good for charging around on the piste itself. That's the main sort of areas of our women's range itself. Now women, luckily, are the only area they have a specific range themselves. We're going to progress on to what we class as a unisex range now. One of the first boards and one of our most popular boards this year is going to be our Roam Agent. Okay, this board is immense. As you can see, lovely design on the top sheet, but this has what we class as a combi camber system. So we have a reverse camber and a camber, and just underneath the feet. This gives it great control, great looseness underfoot. With a lot of pop, this is one of the best all-mountain boards around. Can take it in the park, can take it on the off-piste. It handles anything really well. Look at another board from Roam here. We have the Artifact, lovely freestyle board. Okay, any of the people who like jibbing around, rails, kickers, stuff like that, lovely board here. This thing has reinforced edges, a lovely sintered base for a nice bit of speed. Reverse camber just on the tip and the tail, makes it lovely and loose underfoot. With a good quality set of freestyle bindings on this, you're going to have no trouble getting around those rails. Here we have is the Burton Sherlock. Now with the Burton range, if anyone knows about the Burton, they have this lovely system called the ST system, which is going to be on our how-to guide on how to mount a set of bindings. With this, it actually is a different sort of system to mounting the bindings on. And with the Sherlock as well, this is an absolutely amazingly popular board. You can see here it's quite tall, okay, but this actually snowboards a lot shorter. So when you're actually on the snowboard, you're snowboarding from about this point to about this point here, okay? So the contact points of the board are a lot lower on the board. The reason behind this is a freestyle backcountry board. The axis of this, the extra length on the tip and the tail, means the flotation in the powder is very easy. Along with, again, a reverse camber, combi camber system, reverse camber and camber, and the added extras you get in the snowboard itself. Really nice off-piste freestyle board. Can be ridden on the piste as well. One of our most popular boards here. Okay, this is a lovely beginner's board. Something to go from learning your turns from the basics, even all the way through up to an intermediate actual rider. This is the Burton Clash. What this has here is a nice easy V system. It gives a little bit of curvature to the top part of the base here, as well as a little bit of reverse camber. Makes it lovely and loose underfoot. One of those perfect boards where if you're learning to snowboard, you're less likely to fall over and injure yourself. With this board here, this is going into our lovely freestyle range. Another one very similar to the Roam Artifact, but this is a lot brighter. One of our most popular boards we believe this year, this is the Ride Crush. Brand new to us again this year. This thing has so much in it, it's unbelievable, and for a great price as well. We have a reverse camber and a flatline system in the middle. Again, a nice little jibby board, take it to the piste, take it to the park. It's going to love every bit of it. And the last one of the boards we're going to go through on our range today, K2 Sleigh Blade. Been around for a very long time. This is a hard charging freestyle machine. You can again take this anywhere you want to. Nice and flat line. Okay, you've got a lovely bit of hybrid tech there. This is an actual absorption system It makes it less likelihood of you actually getting vibrations through your feet, causing a chatter as you're going along. Anyone's been on one of these things will tell you, awesome, no way around it. So that's a small selection of our actual boards within the company itself as we've gone through. The ranges consist of what we actually sell. Is we have our beginner boards, we have our all-mountain boards, and we have our freestyle boards and our freeride boards. One of the most popular freeride boards, and something which has been big this year, is what we class as a split board. This is our Burton Freebird, okay? Now, if anyone's actually seen a split board itself, it looks very, very different on the top sheet here. The reason behind it is with two clips, one on the top and one on the bottom. You'll actually see this board splits into two, just like this. This board is used predominantly for off-piste riding. Now what you do is you strap this to your bindings, you strap your feet in, you put some what we class as skins, which are grippy surfaced area equipment, and you can actually walk up the snow with this. These are for the people who like to go into the middle of nowhere. Absolutely awesome, very, very popular this year as well. So again, that's our final part of our range. We've been through all the bits and pieces we sell. What I can say is there is a large selection of boards, as you can see here. The best thing you can do yourselves is actually come into a Snow and Rock or any local retailer you have, come and speak to a member of the team. They'll give you the best advice possible on purchasing your board and making sure you're getting the right equipment, whether it be boots, board or bindings, and making sure they're all matched at the same time. And that was a guide on how to pick a snowboard.